Good Morning Night Vale is brought to you by The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, a new independently produced and crowdfunded 10-episode original audio drama. Set in a deceptively familiar world of electronic surveillance and machine-mediated communication, The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine follows Lydia Ryan and her friends, lovelorn Ethan and wannabe internet sensation Dee, as they struggle to unravel the mystery of her mother's disappearance. Escape the sinister Fontaine family, and survive the feud over her grandfather's supernatural legacy. It weaves bitter family drama and high-stakes intrigue with fantasy and cyberpunk elements to create a surreal mystery about secrets and grudges, old books, big data, and the promise of infinite knowledge. And do not forget the talking birds. It's a full-cast production with original music and a bespoke soundscape presented through a series of found-footage-style surveillance recordings. And it's important to note, this show was made entirely without generative AI. Even the computers are voiced by human actors. Episodes are free, and you can start listening right now with the Season 1 finale due to come out on August 16th. For more information, go to lydiadisappears.com. and find The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine wherever you get your podcasts and start listening from the beginning.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Live, laugh, love.
Or die, cry, despise. Your call.
Good Morning Night Vale. It's me, your boy Hal, pal Hal, Lublin.
And it's me, your girl, Symphony.
And it's me, your Meg Egg. And today we are recapping episode 194 of the hit popular podcast, Welcome to Night Vale. Episode 194 is called Team Having Fun. And we do this because we, the three of us, the triumvirate, gather together on Zoom bi-monthly to talk about the show Welcome to Night Vale because we enjoy making it and we enjoy making things for you. And
sorry, Meg, you said 194. Yeah. This is 193.
Okay, this is 193. And we enjoy making things for you. We're going to record 194 later tonight, guys. Spoilers.
Don't edit any of this out. Leave it in. Let them see how the sausage is made. That's what this podcast is all about, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, exactly. This is how you make a podcast. Sometimes you say the wrong shit, and we don't edit it out because we're real people.
It's a podcaster's podcast.
Yeah, we listen and we don't judge.
I judge.
I judge every time. Every time somebody says that, and then I'm like, oh, you're asking me to judge you as much as I possibly can, and I'm going to.
Well, this episode's description is, we're not here to tell you what you're doing wrong. We're here to tell you what you could be doing right. Let's talk about it.
I found this episode to be very fun because I'm team fun.
Fun and funny. Yeah, it was team fun. It was giving very a new version of Office Space, these guys come in to and also that whole thing, I don't know what those Silicon Valley guys, the ones that are all oh yeah, we're optimizing our blah, blah, blah. And you're like, shut up.
Yeah. They're it's the synergy of your optimal routine that
we've got to magnetize or whatever the hell they say. It's dumb. I'm just like, talk right, you dumb.
It's a grift. It's a corporate grift. You got corporate
grift.
grifted. Yeah.
Corporate grift.
Yeah. This episode gave me intense anxiety.
Triggered.
Because of that Slack noise, because I use Slack at my day job.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been an anxiety-ridden year. And every time something comes up, I've turned the sound off on mine. I don't want to hear that whatever that noise is.
Yeah.
That noise, that noise. I can't. When I hear it, I'm like, what did I do wrong? What am I being yelled at for something? Am I being given something else?
I'll be honest with you. I always turn off sound notifications for apps because I find that obnoxious, and I don't need to be notified every time, someone's slacking me. What do they call it when you get
slacking? Yeah, you have it right.
When you get slacked off.
when you're getting slacked off. Yes.
Yeah. When you're
slacking off. Okay. Well, I don't need to hear any sounds. I don't need my phone to tell me like that my Channy app has re-upped or a new episode is available. I don't care. I will figure it out later when I'm desirous of that thing. Also, this is probably why I miss a lot of Slack messages.
Yeah, I have sound notifications for nothing. If my phone makes a sound, it doesn't. I don't.
No.
The only time it ever makes a sound is when I have my headphones on, and then it'll like play noise in my headphones. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh wait. Do you have it? When I have my AirPods in, it'll be like Symphon Sanders Instagram notification.
Yes.
John West says. I'm like, dang, girl, shut up. Let me listen to the new Cardi B album.
That happens while I'm running. If I forget to turn like early morning.
Yeah.
And then I start getting Google Calendar because, the company I work for, they have stuff before my working hours and it's on the calendar, but I don't normally get like that stuff doesn't come to me normally. But if I'm running and it's 5:30 in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, and you just hear from Google Calendar meeting, and I'm like, leave me alone. I'm trying to listen to this YouTube video or this episode of Cheers. You're ruining running day.
Wait.
How you're listening to episodes of Cheers
while you're running?
Yeah. I put it on. It goes in the running belt, so I'm listening to it, and then I just listen to the episodes. I'm listening to the rhythm of the jokes and the delivery, and so while I'm on the run, I'm listening to that sometimes.
I mean, Cheers is a great show.
I'm calling the police. What? That is wild.
Why? I've seen almost every episode of that show. I'm just getting to listen to it.
I'm not mad. I'm just messing with you. But
no,
that's...
be mad. Get mad. Fight me, you coward. Fight me.
You know me. I'm like super chill about most things. If it's a traffic violation, then I'm pissed.
Yes.
That's when I get pissed. But, oh, that's wild. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Listening to episodes of Cheers. I've never even thought about that. I mean, who am I to question anyone's listening habits? Because I'm just straight up like on TikTok all day.
If it was a spectacle thing, it would be a little bit weirder. But that show the dialogue is so important.
Yeah.
Certainly it's enhanced when you can see them reacting to one another, but there aren't really a lot of takes. They don't do a lot of like slow burns and takes on that show. It's just rapid fire joke.
Yeah, I mean there's some physical comedy here and there.
Yeah.
Like it's some physical stuff, but it's not a ton of it. Like mostly they're just like on that bar set.
Making jokes.
So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's to listening to Cheers while you run.
That's right. Cheers to Cheers.
Cheers to Cheers.
Hal, you'll do anything to not listen to a podcast, huh?
I can't. I do. There are 2 podcasts I will listen to while I'm running.
Which they are?
One of them is Amy Poehler's Good Hang.
Okay.
And the other one is Seth Meyers and The Lonely Island.
Okay.
Those I will listen to. Sometimes audiobooks, but never music.
Never music.
No, messes up my rhythm. I start trying to run to the rhythm of the music.
Oh, I love that. I like to move to the rhythm. Get on your feet. Do. Yeah, I'm just like on repeat is Gloria Estefan.
I swim, so I just listen to the sound of my own thoughts for an hour.
There you go.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, they do have headphones that you can wear in the pool, but I'm like, leave me alone.
I feel like they're
you know?
going to fall out, and I don't trust it to not electrocute me. So.
Yeah. I also just like, there's so little time in this world where I don't have my phone attached to my body. Like, it's
a luxury for you to like just be one in the water. I watched the show called Foundation sometimes. And have you seen it, Hal?
I'm aware of it. I don't believe I've seen it yet. It's the one with Jared Harris, right?
Yes. One of the main characters is this young like mathematician woman. And she swims. She's a swimmer. She's from like a water planet. And I'm imagining this is what you're doing. She's counting primes as she's swimming. She said it helps her like clear her mind and like think or whatever. And so I'm imagining you're like 3, 9. I don't know the primes. I'm just saying numbers. You know? So. Anyways, so back to our jobs or whatever.
Back to our jobs where we talk about this episode. Yeah, so this is an episode, this was written by Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey's challenge with this one is that he wanted to create an episode that used some of the trappings of task-based theater. So it is sort of a choose-your-own-adventure for Cecil. Like, there's a part where he's listing things, and it's like, the script just says, like, name some things that you could or couldn't make out of clay, or, like, name some, like, so there's a number of situations where Cecil gets to decide what's going on. There's situations where John gets to decide what sound cues go in. Like the script just says like, pick a sound cue that you like and that you think would be good here. And yeah, so it was that. And then Jeffrey also wanted to have Cecil try to talk while eating as a challenge. And yeah.
Not a challenge. I'm like, you've hung out with this man. You've spent so much time with this man on the road. The amount of times Cecil has eaten and been talking, numerous. That is how he got that bit of fork stuck in his gums.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
That was bad. That was when we had to, we had to get him the emergency dentist appointment, but in a very methy town. And you know what? In very methy towns, a lot of emergency dentists. So.
And I'll tell you
I feel like I joined you right after that.
I think.
Because I remember that happening.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there.
Well, he was fine. Long story short, he was fine. And as I was waiting for him actually to get out of that emergency dentist, I had that moment from American Beauty where he's the filming of the plastic bag. There was a plastic bag like caught up in like a little wind tornado. And I was like, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Sometimes I tickle myself, you know?
And then an alien abducted you.
I would hate that. This whole thing about the aliens abducting people. No, thank you. I mean, I believe aliens are out there, but I don't need them to probe me to prove it.
You think that's what they're doing?
Isn't that so fucked up?
Yeah, for sure.
So
isn't that what you would do?
It's like this common lore surrounding aliens is that they take humans to space and then do an anal probe on them. I need to like research the origins of this, but anyway, it's become so in the zeitgeist of what happens. Isn't that funny that like humans, we were like, what if there's other people? What would they do to us? They would go up our asses. Like what? This is the first fucking thing we think of. Not like they would try to communicate with us or they would show us the things that matter to them or they like, they're just like, they're going to put shit up your butt.
And there's a lot of cow situations in like not only people, but cows getting abducted. It's like, why cows? Like of all the...
there's a lot of cows. There's a lot of cows.
Well, there's a lot of other things too. They could abduct fish.
Hear me.
Or something. But there's no lore about friggin' fish or penguins. There's a bunch of those penguins up there.
Oh, there's less now.
People of Zarlon, we approach Earth to do 3 things. Carve intricate patterns into their wheat fields. Take a bunch of cows and butt stuff.
Nino.
I am aware that it has been 0 days, and I apologize for that because I did bring it up.
We didn't even talk about it. We didn't. But basically, that's probably where those two ideas probably came from the same person.
In that area.
I'm the one like casting judgment on people for having this thing and then I have a podcast where a lot of times we're talking about putting things up butts. So a podcast that's not even supposed to be about that.
Is
it?
It's about.
Is it not supposed to be about that?
But it's about so much more.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing the good work here. Anyway, I honestly, team having fun. We are team having fun.
That's right.
Let's really like reflect on that. And I think if we were abducted together, I think we would be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Or if we could, you know what I mean? Like if we all got abducted and we're like, oh my gosh, hey guys, did they do the butt thing to you?
Oh, we'd be separated and then we'd meet up in like a lounge.
The first thing we would ask,
like, hey.
we'd be like, did it go
when we
up
all
there?
went to that spa. This is the place where they have viscous cookies.
That was awesome.
These are great cookies. They shove a tool up your ass?
Yeah. There's the one thing, the CrossFit / dog training place. What a great idea.
I love it. Also, I mean, lifting a Mastiff is
turn your nose up at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God.
Stick your
sneeze at.
nose up at.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, sneeze at.
Yeah, nothing to sneeze at, nothing to turn your nose up at. Yeah.
You sneeze at the dog if you've got allergies, but.
Yeah, but lifting a Mastiff up over your head is would be very difficult. They weigh over 100 pounds.
I definitely couldn't do it.
Over 100 pounds over your head? That's a lot. Who are you,
No
He-Man?
way. I definitely couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's not a circuit anybody needs to be part of.
Cleaning and jerking, no bull mastiff or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
I'm confident with lifting 39 pounds any which way, because that is exactly how much Iris weighs. And I can hork her through the universe, no problem. But
getting heavier day by day.
Well, you get stronger because it's just gradual. So
oh yeah.
But I guess eventually.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not going to be able to do that when she's 18.
You don't know.
I held a baby the other day, a baby, a 7-month-old baby, and I was like, oh my God, you're so small.
Yeah.
So small.
Very small.
So very light.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe at 18, you and Iris will get into mother-daughter stunting, acro.
She's definitely going to be Mastiff size by 18.
At least Mastiff sized. Yeah. Your bones get thicker or whatever. I actually enjoyed all the sound effects I put on there. It was like a beast sound, but also what is that movie where, and I know one of you will know this, the movie where it was basically Godzilla goes through New York, kind of.
Godzilla?
No.
Godzilla 1998?
No, it's it has a different name. It was oh, it's really blowing my mind right now. But I think people it was very found footage.
Oh, Cloverfield.
Yep, that's the one. See, I knew we'd get there.
We got there.
Yeah.
We got there.
But that's what it was giving me. It was giving me the Cloverfield sound. So it was very otherworldly, spooky thing. But I did like how Cecil laughed every time.
Yeah.
It was just making me think what they were suggesting, all of their suggestions were bad. First of all, Cecil does an excellent job.
Yes.
But that suggestion of the funny sounds is giving very morning radio program where they're oh, so-and-so did this. Hee-haw. Wow.
Yeah, that was a good bet. I also liked him switching speeds. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And I was listening to it at 2. So it was this is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, do you always listen to podcasts at above? Because I'm hovering between 1.2 and 1.5, depending on the podcast.
Cecil I can listen to at 2 because he has he talks very slowly.
Yeah.
So at 2, he sounds normal to me.
Yeah.
And then when I listen to him in at regular speed, I'm wow. When I because for the weather, I'll come back to 1
right.
so the song makes sense.
Right.
And then I'll hear Cecil again and I'm oh wow. So yeah. But I listen to Night Vale. Not always fast. Usually for the show I do because I'm like trying to do 100 things during my day.
Yep.
But if I'm listening to just like a regular episode of it, I'll just listen to it at regular.
Okay.
Yeah, I go 1.5.
Other than that, I don't. Yeah, this is the only one I speed up because I'm trying to like do my work quickly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's totally fine. I'm sure people out there listen to Night Vale at 1.5 or 2. Like,
Yeah, all podcasts or watch video. Like everybody watches things. You ingest things at the speed which is comfortable for you.
Okay, here's our next challenge, listeners. Tell us.
are you listening to us at 2 right
Yeah.
now? I talk really fast, so this is going to be flying for you. Absolutely flying.
No,
Is
I
this too
bet
fast
you,
for 2?
if you put it on 2 or 1.5, it would probably speed me up, but I don't think you'd be able to understand a friggin' word I was saying. Plus, my shrieking laugh would be like supersonic and bust your eardrums out. But let us know what speed you listen to us at. And if you listen to any other podcasts any faster or slower, let us know. Okay.
Yeah, your podcast speed.
Do you slow us down just so you can savor your bi-monthly dose of...
Savor the words. I wish. That would be kind of funny. Can we talk about Leanne Hart? Didn't she like fight somebody? Wait, she killed that intern.
She killed the intern.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, damn.
Well, don't hit it inside the park home run offer.
We got away from killing the interns.
I know.
Away from killing the interns for a little bit. I'm glad we came back to it.
That was my thought too. I was like, oh, dang, it's been a while since we killed an intern. They keep being like nice to them and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, since everything went all normal, like time and stuff, like, are we just done with that? But apparently not. We're back to full on cage match murder. So
we're better for it. Leanne Hart is a classic Jeffrey character.
That you'd say, did Jeffrey write her? Or like he uses her?
I think Jeffrey invented her, yeah, but he uses her a lot, and I think he invented her, and she's a journalist, and Jeffrey has the affinity for journalism, as he was a student of the journalism.
Yes.
Remember journalism?
No.
Barely.
Because I feel like, with the state of everything these days, it's all very like, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Yeah.
This episode reminded me of that so much because it's like he sees they're like, if the news is really sad, you got to do something really fucking stupid and silly. And I'm like, this is the life we live in now right now, where we'll be getting a heart. Like there's lots of really intense news stories, and then like we are breaking for them for like even sillier shit. And like it's just,
I think it's also just like that 24-hour news cycle thing kind of lends itself to this sensationalism of minuscule things, like anything having to do with like Taylor Swift. I'm like, I don't care, girl. Good for her.
Someone was saying this the other day, I don't remember where, on my internets, and they were like, I have never sought out information about Taylor Swift.
No.
And yet I have it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, I don't Google her. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like, you know what? I wonder what she's up to. Because it's just out, like we find out every day what's happening.
And now you guys are people who are listening to the show right now are hearing about Taylor Swift, and they're not asking for it.
I know.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with the show.
I blame this on Kanye West. None of us would be talking about that lady. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Whatever. I'm at the point right now where I'm just like, I can't take it. I just can't take it anymore. So.
And I don't want to take it.
No.
We're not going to take it.
I want to give it. We're not gonna take it. No.
We are gonna just give it. Let's give it. Let's give it right into
chips. I like chips. What are your favorite chips? How about that?
Doritos.
Never met a chip I didn't like.
I know. I like a pickle chip. Like some sort of pickle
Shocker.
chip. Like a spicy pickle chip. I know, but that's a new thing. But if it's just like regular flavors, I'm going to go with barbecue every time.
Yeah, I like BBQ. I like a BBQ chip for sure.
I also like a cheddar,
I like all
a
chips,
cheese.
though.
Yeah, I like all chips.
Like a sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
Like a salt and vinegar. Yeah, I've never been a chip I didn't like. I think my favorite chip, though, is actually like a fresh corn chip.
Okay.
Like chips and salsa, fresh corn chip. I could eat and do about 100 of them.
I definitely ate 2 bowls of tortilla chips the other day because I had to use the salsa. I put quotation marks around that. I have to use the salsa. It wasn't going bad. I just wanted to eat it.
It was going good, is what it sounds like.
That's right.
It was a success.
Well, up next, we hear from fans and friends of the podcast. But first, a conversation about this episode's weather, which was All This Time by Ellis.
I wrote, it's angry and dark, and I love it. Yeah.
Yep. Ellis is, I liked it a lot too.
Yeah.
I thought it was something different than what we normally get, which is nice. Not that there is definitely a lot of variance in the weather.
Of course.
But this one felt like a pretty rare find. And Ellis is the stage name of the Hamilton, Ontario-based dream pop musician Linnea Siggelkow.
Hamilton?
Yeah, she's from Hamilton, Ontario.
Oh, not the musical.
She's from Hamilton the musical.
She was born and raised in Hamilton the musical.
Yeah, she has 2 albums out.
Okay.
One came out last year and one came out in 2020. So I'm guessing this is off of the one that came out in 2020 because she's not a time traveler. So yeah,
or that would be an angle. That'd be a gimmick.
The dream pump time traveler.
Dream
pop time traveler.
I like that. I get that. Okay, dream pop. I like it. Well, I enjoy it, and I will definitely give a listen to more music, especially since there's new business.
Yeah.
You know what else is always new?
What?
What?
The same thing. The same thing we always do. There's always something new inside the calzone.
True.
So I will take you now to the FanZone Calzone.
Lately, I've been all over the place. Between touring, dog sitting, and traveling, my routine has become non-existent. Now that my travel schedule has slowed down, I need to get back to eating real food and not just grabbing what I can when I can. And Factor is making that easier for me. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes and require little to no prep and no cleanup. So even on the days when my schedule is completely out of whack, eating well is still achievable. Like today, I had 3 meetings and a client. By the time I was done, I was hungry and I just needed to eat. So I grabbed the Beurre Blanc filet mignon with Parmesan risotto and it was delicious. I was amazed at how tender it was and how flavorful the risotto was and saved me from having to pick something up quick. And in 2 minutes, I had something healthy, fresh, and delicious. So if you like fast, easy, and delicious meals, I think you would like Factor meals too. Let's eat real. Head to factormeals.com/GMNV50OFF and use code GMNV50OFF to get 50% off and 1 free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while supplies last until 10/31/2026. That's code GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. See website for more details.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Ooh.
All right, first we're going to hear from Andrew. Andrew writes, "Good morning/evening/time has lost all meaning. After re-listening to episode 193, Team Having Fun, the part on Samuel Barquay being from the tiny underground city made me wonder about if he was small or not, and if small, how Night Vale accommodates his needs. I hope Teddy Williams is a good employer, and it does give mind to the different types of residents in Night Vale we've seen and how they go through their lives in a familiar strange town. With that episode and the RPG, parentheses, got my digital copy, already seeing the characters, especially Wretched Gretchen, close parentheses, really brings about ideas.
Wretched Gretchen!
Regarding how different size/corporeal/species residents live in Night Vale. I personally wonder about how the giant masked warriors from the desert otherworld would live in Night Vale when so much taller than other residents. How do wolfmen visiting from sister city Vermilion Falls would face the sand in their fur after a night out? Do any many-headed dragons staying in Night Vale try to join associations like the PTA, only not to join because too big to fit in the meeting room? Does the University of What It Is have on-site librarians who hunt students who intentionally damage and steal books to get ahead of their course mates? Parentheses, I speak as an academic librarian. Yes, the law students have done this where I'm from. With that slight rant out of the way, a question for y'all. Are there any characters/creatures/entities that have been mentioned once before in the podcast that you'd like to see again? With kind regards, Andrew Z. M. from Malta.
Malta?
Malta?
Wow.
There's this one character, I think they mentioned her many episodes back, and she works at the morgue. And I want a whole episode about the lady who works at the morgue in Night Vale.
I think I really want to hear like more about the Whispering Woods stuff. The like people turning into trees and all that stuff. So I'm down for that. Give me more of that.
That seems cool.
I'd like more just of a general exploration of sports in Night Vale. That's what I'd like.
Like how they just generally like how they
just
are
more sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sports ball.
To your other point, Andrew, I really do love how Night Vale is a town that can embrace all different types of bodies and non-bodies. So as a person who plays a sentient patch of haze on the show that feels very well at home in the community of Night Vale, I think that's one of the really cool things about the show is that they're sort of really accepting of every different thing as a part, like a community member and a part of the town. So we got a fist-sized river rock.
Yeah.
We've got a man's hand. We've got a shape-shifting person, sentient patch of haze, people who are really small, people who are really big, people who are angels. They're all just in the town. And I think that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I have Cora here next who writes, "Hey guys and gals, my name is Cora and I've been a fan of Night Vale for over 2 years now. In a somewhat recent episode, you mentioned sharing Halloween costumes, so here's mine. I plan for Halloween in April, so I'm really into it. I'm being Mother Earth, and I'm using one of the foam bowl things. If you've seen the girl trying to sneak food into the movies by being pregnant, it's that thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to paint it like the globe, so literal Mother Earth. I'm putting a Night Vale spin on it, though, and the world will be attacked by aliens and monsters from the deep. Hope you enjoyed my ramble. Keep making awesome stuff. Cora, that's such a wonderful and creative Halloween costume idea from someone who is the least creative Halloween costume person on the planet. I appreciate the effort that you're putting into it, and I know it's going to go over great. So it's awesome. Thank you for writing in to share.
Wait, what do you mean?
What do I mean about me?
You're least creative. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a costume person.
Oh.
Really.
I am a huge costume person and I love costumes. I have, Halloween is a major holiday for me every year.
Yep.
And in fact, we are going to be performing in Detroit on Halloween. And anytime we perform on Halloween, we generally dress up. We like to dress up. We think it's fun and silly. So if you're going to be in Detroit on the 31st, I think it would be cool if you dressed up too, because I'll be dressed up as a very sexy crow. So, spoilers. Up next in the Calzone, we have Renee. Renee writes, "Good morning, Tri-hosts. It's me again. Longtime writer, first-time listener." I've always wanted to say that. I'm finally up to the year of our Flying Spaghetti Monster 2024. I should be completely caught up in no time. I was going to wait to email you until I was completely caught up, but I am currently on part 2 of the heist, and Meg says in the credits for us to tell you the weirdest way I've ever broken a foot. It just so happens I broke my foot giving birth. Wait, what?
Huh?
The hospital bed I was in at the time did not have the foot stirrups. So there were two people holding my legs up for me to push. The midwife on one side, the father on the other. I had an epidural, so I was completely numb and couldn't feel anything. The midwife was holding my leg while pushing my foot towards me, so I wouldn't exert too much pressure on my foot. The baby's father, however, was only holding my leg. After I was discharged from the hospital, I noticed my foot was kind of painful, but thought nothing of it. Years later, I had an x-ray taken of my foot for a different injury. The results came back as previous fracture. Previous fracture? When did I break my foot? The only thing I could think of was when I was giving birth to my daughter. That daughter just turned 26 July 11th. Wow. That really took a turn for me. Thank you for letting me share my story. I can't wait to be caught up with your show, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in October. I received my Good Morning Night Vale shirt in the mail, and I will be wearing it to the show. Your loyal and totally weird broken-footed listener, Renee. Wow, Renee, thank you for writing in. First of all, crazy story. Are you still with the baby's father? Well, 26-year-old's father?
Footbreak McGee?
Yeah. Footbreak Johnson. I'm just wondering. I want to know more. Renee, please give us more information. I hope you catch up with us soon. I hope you catch up with us by the time you hear this episode. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And thank you for always for your comments and questions and mind cannons. We love to hear it, and we love to hear more. Our next episode is The Nearly Infinite Lives of Frank Chin. Until then, good morning, Night Vale. Good morning.
Good Morning Night Vale is a Night Vale Presents production. It is hosted by Symphony Sanders, Meg Bashwiner, and Hal Lublin. It is edited by Felicia Dominguez and mixed by Vincent Cacchione. It is produced by Meg Bashwiner. Theme music by Disparition. Email us at info@goodmorningnightVale.com to share your theories and ask questions, or to tell us how we could be having more fun. This show is powered by our patrons, like Yvonne F., Adam Mancuso, Ali Graham, Angela Anashevsky, and Arlene Babka. If you're interested in supporting this show in exchange for lots of fun, exclusive, insider, hyper-cool kid content, check us out at patreon.com/goodmorningnightVale. For more on this show, go to goodmorningnightVale.com. Special thanks to Joella Knapp, Jeffrey Craner, Bree Williams, and Joseph Fink. Calzone ingredient of the week is crunchy chips, loudly chewed.
I'm not giving up. I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop.
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays, and just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes, they put you on hold, your doctor doesn't take your plan, game over. We see you, so we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc, search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly, no cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.